Alright, so your shark fin is not responding, it's not flipping back and forth to divert the pins to the 7-pin or the 10-pin side. Some first quick things you probably want to check out. Look underneath the bottom of your shark. Make sure that this wire right there is connected. If that's not connected, or if any of those terminals have fallen out or slipped out, that's a good cause of what's not sending the signal to the shark to rotate back and forth, or I should say the voltage. If that's connected fine, next thing you want to check up here is maybe you had an elevator jam recently. That's what you came back here to fix. If this bracket and that straw are not bent down, if it's bent out like that, it's pretty flexible. If it's bent out like that, the pins can't fully cycle the switch sending the signal to the shark. So you want to make sure that that bracket is at a nice 90-degree angle to have your switch down there so the pins can hit it properly. Another thing you may want to check is going to be on the other side of the elevator here. Make sure that your wire coming from, see if I can get some of that light out of there. Make sure that the wire that's coming from that switch, that it's connected. If that's connected good and the terminals are good in that, then you need to head up to the front. So now we're on the front of the same pin setter by the Nexgen box. You just want to check, since I am working on just an odd lane right now, you want to check all your connections here, especially your, which would be a P5 on a connection P5 on an odd lane. And let's look on the connection P19. Connection P19, or let's see, P23. They have to specifically look in the book. Let's see where this other one is. So a P1 or a P5 on an odd lane, and a 19, P19, and a P23 on an even lane. And just because I haven't got the book out right now to give you specifics of it, but those are your solenoids and switches. You got the switch that's operating the shark, and you got the solenoid to power the shark to flip the fin back and forth. So you'd want to check on these connections of your pin solenoids and switches. You got your left hand function side of the machine and a right hand function side of the machine. That's on the rear elevator. I didn't dig the book out for this to tell you in detail. If you check all of those out and they seem that they're connected fine, last thing you want to do is go back to the inside of your Nexgen. Sorry, trying to get out the Grand Key Master here. Pull this off. Just make sure that your board in here is showing all the proper signals, that you're getting your 11 green lights. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 green lights. And that should be it. That should get you up and running for your shark issues.